Shout out to Mello. Greedy, I see one take. Target. Come on, man. Time no see, brother.
Everybody's got a little light under the sun, 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 under
the sun. Shout out to C4. What's good, bro? Come on, Evelyn Champagne King. Shout out to Kashif on the beat.
So
full force. Come on, man. Man. Pup, come on. Rumors.
How do rumors get started? It's started by the jealous people, and they get mad seeing something they had and somebody else is holding. They tell me that temptation is very hard to resist, but these wicked women, ooh, they just persist. And maybe you think it's cute, but girl, I'm not impressed. I tell you one time only, with my business, please don't mess. When you look at all these rumors surrounding me every day, I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one out now about me and the girl next door. Did you hear that one about Tina? Some say she's much too loose. That came straight from a guy who claims he's tasted her juice. But did you hear that one about Michael? Some say he must be gay. I tried to argue, but they said if he was straight, he wouldn't move that way. But did you hear that one about Susan? Some say she's just a tease. In a camisole, she's 6 feet tall. She'll knock you to your knees. When you look at all these rumors surrounding me every day, I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one out now about me and the girl next door. I can't go no place without somebody pointing a finger. I can't show my face, cause when it comes to rumors, I'm a dead ringer. It seems from rumors I just can't get away. I bet there'll even be rumors floating around on Judgment Day. I think I'll write my congressman and tell him to pass a bill, so the next time they catch somebody starting rumors, shoot to kill. When you look at all these rumors surrounding me every day, I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. Can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one out now about me and the girl next door. What's mine is mine. I ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks that a man who drinks, so please let me live my life. What's mine is mine. Ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks that a man who drinks, so please let me live my life. What's mine is mine. I ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks that a man who drinks, so please let me live my life. When you look at all these rumors surrounding me every day, I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one out now about me and the girl next door. Look at all these rumors surrounding me
Shout out
every
to Iron Man. Long time no see, Iron Man. Milkman. Come on, man. No cow milk. Almond milk. Only milk, man. Almond only.
best friend said there's one out now about me and the girl next door. Won't you stop spreading those rumors around? Won't you stop spreading the lies? Why you gotta stop spreading the rumors around? Ain't nothing but spreading the lies. Good to me, baby. Stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies, baby. the moon. Slipping into darkness. Take my mind beyond the trees.
Shout out to Tadal.
I was slipping into darkness. Yeah. Take my mind beyond the trees. Where I talk to my brother. Who never said their name. Slipping into darkness. Yeah. All my troubles, though I choose. I was slipping into darkness. All my troubles, though I choose. I got a wife and a baby. Yeah, yeah. Now my love has gained its fame, yeah. Slipping into darkness, yeah. When I heard my mother say,
I see you, Lily. I see you, Lily.
I was slipping into darkness. When I heard my mother say,
Come on, get your soldier rags out. Shout out to Bell Army, man. We going to war. Salute 420.
slipping into darkness. Pretty soon you're gonna pay.
Shout out to the room, everybody. Shout out to the room. Happy Saturday to everybody. Man, happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. Shout out to all my Latino people that's watching the feed, because I do have the Latino community that watches the vinyl life. So shout out to y'all. You feel me? It's y'all day. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And, hey, that's for anybody else who's celebrating this awesome day, celebrating their culture. You feel me? Salute to that. And shout out to the room. Matter of fact, let's play one for the Latin community. Let's play some Kid Frost, La Raza. Hit the one button if you fuck with it. That part.
Estoy MC Kid Frost. Yo soy jefe, patrón, it's the big boss. My cuenta's loaded, it's full of balas. I put it in your face and you won't say nada. Vatos, cholos, you call us what you will. You say we are assassins, you children taught to kill. It's in my blood to be an Aztec warrior. Go to any extreme and hold no barriers. Chicano, and I'm brown and proud. Want this chingazo, Simona, so let's get down. Right now, in the dirt. What's the matter? You afraid you're gonna get hurt? I'm with my homeboys, my ties, my camaradas, kicking back on me, young.
Shout out to Herschel. Come on.
You're switching going this like Al Capone.
Hey, shout out to the Browns.
So never try to sweat me. Some of you don't know what's happening. Que pasa? It's not for you anyway, cause this is for the raza. This is for the raza. Raza, raza, raza. This is for the raza. The foreign tongue I'm speaking, I'm scared loco, you soy muy malo. Tú no sabes nada, your brain is hollow. Been hit in the head too many times with a follow. Still you're trying to act cool, but you should know.
Happy birthday, Sylvia's son, I missed that.
You're just a
happy birthday to your son.
You're on the lever. Your own body doesn't back you up. They just look at your ass and call you a poo butt. And so I look and I laugh and say, ¿Qué pasa? Yeah, this is for the raza, raza, raza. So I had to go solo. And when I go out alone, I pack. I don't sweat the chavalas when I know that I'm strapped. Every time that I pack my piece, I pull it out quick, all the nonsense will cease. Just like the song when you're 18 with a bullet. Got my finger on the trigger, I'm not afraid to pull it. If it gets out of hand, I know some mafiosos quick to pull out cuerdas on some stupid ass baboso. Sitting there wondering what's happening, ¿Qué pasa? Yeah, this is for the raza. This is for the raza. This is for the raza. Raza, raza,
Shout out to Santana. Come on, man. ¿Cómo estás, mami? Jessica. Nah, I don't have no lighter shade of brown. Janet, Janet, Janet. Pipe. How you doing? How you doing, lady? Out there, Canadian. Good people. 420 Club. Come on. Mary Pipe.
It's been a long time. I never think I was gonna see you again. See, you haven't changed. It's good to see you anyway. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 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 When I think about you, my feelings can't explain.
to all the good people in the room. Shout out to all the ladies in the room. Facts. Huge shout out to y'all. Kelly Kell. Boston, stand up. You already know, Miss Notch. Come on.
Out of things that fit before, but Saturday remains the same, and I hope it'll never change. For always and forever, you will be mine. You will be mine. You will be mine. Be mine.
Shout out to all my vinyl heads, all my music lovers. Facts.
It happens all the time. You know my daydreams stop. My heart beats on. I can't take it anymore. It's you I live for. Oh baby, you are in my system.
Shout out to Dre. Come on, Dre Day.
Oh, you're in my system. Got me burning, burning, baby. Oh, you're in my system. Oh, you're in my system. Don't you know that, baby? I will keep on pushing, pushing until I get through. My main objective, baby, is to get to ya. Turn your mind around. I know it'll take time, but you know I can wait. No. You're on my mind. You are in my system. I just want you to know that. Oh, you are in my system. Got me burning, burning, baby. You are in my system. Just want you to know that. Oh, you are. You're in my system. I keep on pushing, baby.
You're in my soul. Love's got control. Just can't get enough of your loving touch.
It's a romantic vision of me and you holding hands on Sunday and Monday too. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd be true, baby. You know I'll take you out. And I keep love new. Oh, baby,
Man,
you
hit the dislike button, hit the like button, subscribe to the stream. Facts.
just want you to
Hit the
know
dislike,
that. Oh,
hit the like button,
you are
subscribe to this
in my
thing.
system.
Shout out to the room, man.
Got me burning on fire, baby. 'Cause you're in my system. Want you to know that. Oh, you are in my system. Got me burning. Oh, you are in my system. I just want you to know that. Oh,
everybody in the room. Come on. Saturday Night Ticket. All the good people. All the good people. Boots, Hollywood Square.
Oh, Hollywood. Land of how do you do's. Movie stars take twos. Lights, cameras, action. And where's my leading lady? Let me try this new love scene on you, Bubba. I'm very casual. And of course, I got a cartoon mind. So we're fun. Fun and in the sunshine. Getting my eyes fat on a Hollywood and Vine. Watching you see, for days. I'm just funning in the sunshine. Well, of course, this is no Hollywood Square. Party of when the player plays. Of course, I'm a player. There's so much mellow weather. There's so much mellow drama at the Hollywood Get Down. There's so much mellow madness at the. There's so much mellow magic at the Hollywood Get Down. A city of angels, Hollywood.
I've been digging you for days.
Playland up the free.
I've been digging you for days.
Free waves, free highs, free V's, and free okay buys.
I'm a shooting star, Hollywood,
Where is my leading lady? Gotcha.
and we show like to play.
I'm a player, and I'm playing just to play. I'm a player, and I'm playing just to play. And I ain't playing. Dig it? Hollywood down. Come here, you leading lady looking. Let me rehearse this love scene on you, baby, one more time. Have no dear, my fear. Paul Renier is here. And I'm tamed to hear that feeling. Oh no, let's take two. We're gonna keep doing this till we get it right, lovely. Have no dear, my fear, have no, oh shucks, just forget it. Let's go boogie, baby, let's boogie. Let's just boogie down, baby. Let me do the grab you, cha-cha-cha. 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 Come on.
I've been loving you for days. I've been loving you for days. I've been loving you for days.
Salute to everybody in the room. Cheers to everybody in the room. Shout out to everybody in the room. Facts. Huge facts with that. I feel nothing but good energy and good vibes floating everywhere. All these good folks. I'm seeing a lot of names I haven't seen in a while. A long time. It's been, yeah, I'm seeing some names up in here that I haven't seen in a minute, and I'm appreciating that. This page was banned, so I've been streaming on another page. And the ill part is a lot of them players from the other page are on this page now. So you got a lot of new relationships are being built right now. And then you got these beautiful women coming on the stream, and they're bringing their friends on the stream. And I respect that, and I could dig that. So again, shout out to everybody that's on the feed right now. Facts. I appreciate Full Force. Come on, man. We go back from Ustream. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, this stream is a music stream. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture stream. Man. Facts. Shout out to all my music lovers. Shout out to everybody that's living and appreciating life. Come on, man. I'm like Albie Shore. Night and day. Facts.
Can you feel it, baby? I can. Excuse me. Do you think that I might be able to touch you? I can't tell you how I feel.
have my Glock cock, cause niggas want these. No soon as I said it, seems I got shredded by some nigga with a Tech 9 trying to take mine. You wanna make noise, make noise. I make a phone call, my niggas coming like the Gotti boys. Bodies being found on Greenleaf with the fucking heads cut off. Motherfucker, I'm Dre. So listen to the play-by-play, day by day. Rolling in my phone with 16 switches and got sounds for the bitches. Clocking all the riches, got the hollow points for the snitches. So won't you just walk on by, cause I'm too hard to lift. And no, this ain't Aerosmith, it's the motherfucking DRE from the CPT on the rhyming spree, a straight G. How back as I pop my top, you trip. I let the hollow points commence to pop, 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 yeah. Cause if it don't stop, I have to put my shit in reverse, go back and take another spot, cause I'm
rolling down the motherfucking back street with my drink in my cup and my strap in my lap. See, ain't nothing but the G-funk bumping in my tree zone. Hell,
what all the niggas saying?
So many people wanna ride with me, bumping through the streets, getting high with me.
Hell yeah.
Get down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the road.
What all the niggas saying?
So many people wanna ride with me, bumping through the streets, getting high with me.
Hell yeah.
Get down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the road.
Just another motherfucking day for Dre, so I begin like this. No medallions, dreadlocks, or black fists. It's just that gangster glare with gangster raps. That gangster shit makes a gangs of snaps. Word to the motherfucking streets. And word to these hype ass lyrics and dope beats that I hit you with, that I get you with as I groove in my phone on D's. Hitting the switches, bitches relax while I get my proper swerve on. Bumping like a motherfucker, ready to get my serve on. But before I hit the dope spot, gotta get the chronic, the Remy Martin and my soda pop. Now I'm smelling like Indonesia. Bus stop full of fly bitches and skeezers. On my dick, cause my phone won't hit. Pancake front back, side to side, and all that shit. So when I crawl, I comes correct. Now if your bitch in my shit, it's your bitch you check, nigga. Now let the Chevrolet slide.
Haven't seen you in a long time. Salute to you, Queen. Good to see you also.
right back up in you, it's the DRE. What an ounce as we bounce through the CPT. Diamond in the back, Dana's on the wheels. This is strictly for my bitches. Now we hitting switches. Niggas getting jealous cause hoes be on our dick. But Dre don't give a fuck, and I don't give a shit. So the folk won't flow. Stopping by the spot to get some ends up.
What all the motherfucking bitches saying?
So many people wanna ride with me, bumping through the streets, getting high with me.
Hell yeah.
Get down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the
What all the motherfucking bitches saying?
So many people wanna ride with me, high with me. And if you're down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the road.
It's like Long Beach, Compton, LA, and Watts. I come through beating down your block with a million plus watt. I burn rubber, pull out, check it out. It's me now, it's your dad from the past. Homie, watch me skeet out. I'm on a mission with the time for the streets. Me and my homeboy shining, we be bouncing to the beat. I come through rattling and shaking, plus I break down walls. Me and my dogs ain't breaking no law. Put the Ricky Guerra in reverse. Took a sip for the third, swerving by the curb, replaced with the herb. Nigga word, check out my sounds, the way I floss throughout the town. Me and my partners from the road, partners from the pound. Big style, Joe, cool me, Snoop, Nathan, corrupt, tradie technique, badass, and doggy style, put it work. Day and night and day, but any day you come around my way, you gon' live the next day. Check it out.
People wanna ride with me,
What everybody saying?
high with me. And if you're down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the road. So many people wanna ride with me,
Yeah.
and if you're down, you're right with me, 'cause I'm rolling with the
Wanna ride? I say swing me down, sweet cherry, stop it. Let me swing me down, sweet cherry, stop it. Let me
Boy,
ride.
Boy, MA, you gotta be one of the coolest dudes, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I lurked you today, man. Hey, shout out to your spot. You're a cool dude. Family man. I can respect that, man. Shout out to MA. Facts.
What everybody
What all my
saying?
niggas with the lumps and the bumps in the trunk? They give a fuck when niggas roll around. What you want?
No,
Let me
sir.
ride. Come on, nigga, and let me ride. You feeling good like you should. Homie, what you doing when you up to no good? Doing what you feeling, let me ride.
Nobody rides free.
Let me ride.
Hell yeah.
What you feeling? Get cold chillin'. Doing what you want. Get top
Shit, on the mission on the grind, me and my cousin. Trying to get paid, make a million.
In the corner of my eye, I saw you in Rudy's. You were very high. You were high. It was a crying disgrace. They saw your face on the counter by your keys. Was a book of numbers and your remedies. One of these surely will screen out the sorrow, but where are you tomorrow? I can't cry anymore. While you run around, break away, just when it seems so clear that it's over now. Drink your big black cow and get out of here. Down to Green Street, there you go, looking so outraged, and they tell you so. You should know how all the pros play the game. You change your name like a gangster on a run. You will stagger home to your precious one. I'm the one who must make everything right. Talk it out till daylight. I don't care anymore. Are you running around? Are you break away just when it seems so clear that it's over
power. It makes me feel like that. It makes me feel like that.
Just rising.
About to put it to him. Some ghetto slick shit. Check it out. One time for your motherfucking mind. Yo, you saying they gonna smell me on this one, nigga? No doubt. Check it out. Oh yeah. Listen. On the crosstown with the top down, sounds banging out the backseat. All right, being the shorty too deep. She's flashing me thighs, wind blowing through her hair. Baby, we can take it there, take it there. But first I gotta make my rounds. Baby, slow down. My crib's on the other side of town. But from the look in her eyes, she was hypnotized. Rubbed her hands on my chest and started getting undressed. Tell me why, baby.
Breaking neck when you see a nigga dip. Or could it be the ice you see? But you tell me that you really
feeling me, feeling me, feeling me, baby. So tight, so tight. Just can't stop.
I'm thinking that it's all about me.
All about me. Hey. 60-inch back TV, but satellite DVD, whatever you need. I got the bubbles in the tub, put the back up. Keep the sick sheets laid with the makeup. Oh, girl, I wanna hit him in the worst way. After that, you'll be coming back like every day. Yeah, send me back to your girls with something else to say. How I had you wait till the could have been mine.
breaking shorty. See a nigga dip. Or could it be the ice you see? But you tell me that you really did.
I've gotta know right now.
No, they told you that a nigga got it up.
So tight, so tight.
Tell me why you just can't stop. I'm thinking that it's all about me. What could it be?
What could it be?
Could it be the drop top bins that got your friends going out on a limb?
Huh?
Sliding me numbers when you ain't watching them.
Watching them.
Playing me close, but I'm not feeling them.
Oh no, oh no.
Timepiece flooded with chicks. Is it because the flex begets around my wrist? The large amounts up in my bank account.
My bank account.
You tell me you love me, baby, but what's that all about?
Break your neck when you see a nigga dead, baby.
Or could it be the ice you see?
Shining so bright.
But you tell me that you really
That you're feeling me, feeling me.
could it be the word on
I
my
know.
No, they told you that a nigga got it up.
So
Tell me why you just
tight.
can't stop.
Oh yeah.
Thinking that it's all about me. What could it be? Could it be my cool down?
Could it be my crown now,
Breaking neck
Will?
when you see a nigga dip.
Oh yeah.
Be the
Ice you see.
But you tell me that you really feel me.
Oh,
Could it be the word on the box?
tell me.
No, they told you that a nigga got it up.
So tight, so
Tell me why
tight.
you just can't stop.
No, no.
I'm thinking that it's all about me.
All about me.
What could it be?
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
Shout out to everybody in the room. Who fuck with that Scarface, man? Stay smart. Let's go.
Pretty gangsta shit. You know what I'm saying? Sound like beat to me. Sound like beat to me. It's been a long time coming, but now I'm back up in this bitch to hit these niggas with this gangsta shit. I keep the strong rhymes running. My shit don't switch. I'm 10 years in and ain't changed one bit. It's all about the real nigga. I keeps it real, nigga. It won't sell out for your bow with Tommy Hill, pick your fuck. I think you niggas want to see the side of society they don't see on TV. So when I bring the shit like I seen it. And when I scream the shit, I sing the shit like I mean it. No secret, these motherfuckers figure I'm a threat. Cause I ain't falling short of the traps the demon set. Now sweat, cause now I got my head in the books. And when I think cracker, my definition red. Now look, we living under laws that they set. Back then when we were treated like dogs and wasn't shit. And slowly but surely the shit changed. They fault, but if you black, then you get blamed. A damn shame. That means this motherfucker's one-sided. And blacks, we get lost in the sauce because we unguided. These motherfuckers had a plan from the start. Get what they fair one. Cause we was dealt a bad hand from the jump. And we can't deal, so we jack and get drunk. And might end up locked down to 6 feet. But in these streets, a motherfucker got to eat. You can't sleep. Cause if you caught sleep, you got to pay. And just like everyone left, you got your day. And these days were meant for all to keep trying. But we can't relate, so we fall and keep dying. Open your motherfucking eyes, who your enemy? The motherfuckers dying or the motherfuckers killing me?
They smart. You niggas better watch your ass. Them bastards, they smart. It's up to us on how long we gon' last. They smart. You niggas better watch your ass. They smart. It's up to us on how long we gon' last.
You put your crack on my table. I turn my axe on my neighbor and my back to my savior. You had me thinking you were almighty, but you the almighty. You just a man and there's me and we all tiny. But baby, we'll open up our minds to see that heaven ain't a place here on earth. You got to leave. And once we leave, we stand between eternal peace and eternal pain. And you the beast shall meet eternal flame. So let it rain, wash away up all my bad things. And put some laughter in our hearts again. The black man, stand up. Let's come together as a whole race and don't be feathered by the old days. They try to do us like the Indians, killing us like wild beasts, and show more love for the Chinese. And kept us trapped up in a small room and made decisions on our life we accepted that left us all doomed. They sabotaged in the camouflage, but if these niggas came to take up some shit, then I'll be down to ride. These motherfuckers had a plan from the start. The only way to beat them is to think, cause they smart. They smart.
You niggas better watch your ass. Them bastards, they smart. It's up to us on how long we gon' last. They smart. You niggas better watch your ass. They smart. It's up to us on how long we gon' last.
Check this out.
Girl, I'm reaching out my hand, trying to make you understand that you don't have to be alone. 'Cause I wanna be a man. Girl, I need you in my life. Just wanna live right by your side. So girl, I won't be satisfied until you give this love a try. I'm in need of love. I'm in need of love. You're in need of love. Yeah. On and on and on and on and on till the break of dawn. I'm in need of love. I'm in need of love. And baby, you're in need of my loving. On and on and on. since you've been in my life. Now I have direction, and I know where I want to be. Boy, you know it's with you, 'cause I love what you do when you make it sweet love to me. I thought I was wrong for wanting to be with you all the time. I never knew that you would play games with my mind. Nobody who can love me like you do. No, ain't no reason that I won't ever be untrue. There's no need for me to try. I can't find the reason why. Who can really love me like you do? Me in your arms, I get this feeling. Fill me with your love. Can't nobody love me like you. Nobody can. 'Cause you give me your good love. Ain't nobody who can love me like you hold me in your arms. I get this feeling. Your love. Can't nobody, baby. Give me your good love. Give me your good love. Ain't nobody who can love me. Ain't nobody. Fill me with your love. Fill me with your love. Nobody like you, boy. Can't nobody. Give me your good love. Hey boy, would you meet me on the roof tonight? I got a surprise for you. Something's got me so excited, baby. A feeling I've been holding back so long. You got me shook up, shook down on your loving, and boy, I can't wait to get started loving you. All night long, I'm waiting for your love to come to the moon to show you, boo. It's you that I love. And now that I can feel you coming closer to me, I'm not running. Oh, may I say, I can't wait to get it on. I'm gonna give it to you. All night long. I can't wait to love you, baby. All you so long. Come to me. I'm gonna give it to you. Meet me on the rooftop in the night. I'm gonna give it to you. Come and get my love tonight. Oh, something's got me so delighted, baby. I see your face in everything I do. You got me shook up, shook down, shook out on your loving, and boy, there is just no way I'll ever get over you. All night long, I'll give you all your love to come. I want you to show you proof. It's you that I love. Up on this rooftop, I'll be waiting for your love, anticipating. Hurry up and come, 'cause I can't wait to get it on. I'm gonna give it to you all night long. I'm gonna give it to you, give it to you, give it to you, give it to you all night long. I can't wait to love you, baby, all night long. I'm gonna give it to you, give it to you, give it to you, give it to you all night long. I can't wait to love you more. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm on up the ladder, don't stop. My love's waiting when you reach the top all night long. Climb up on the ladder, honey. What I got is better than money all night long. Come on up, boy, don't be late. What I got for you won't wait all night long. I'm gonna give it to you. Sweet it to you. Sweet it to you.
Cushion bands, light up. Don't come in my room unless you got some rolls. Don't come in this motherfucker unless you got some roll, Kush. Come on, man.
Roller skaters celebrate the disco wave. Give your feet the freedom that's bounce today. Roller skaters, one in front and one behind. Bounce left, bounce right, it's disco time. There ain't no stopping, keep on rocking, you're in the
will be mine, the one for me.
With this true love I found, takes my feet up off the ground to fly away. With this true love I did, takes away my every fear, don't go away.
Shout out to them homebodies. You haven't made it back home,
Just
huh?
don't know
Shout out to the
what you
homebodies.
did to me, but I'm not the same. I'm not the same. Since you gave me love and shelter from the rain. You just don't know how you make me feel. Your sweet love, girl, is so unreal. I've got love desire. Since you love it, my soul's on fire. I'll stand up, gonna
checking in. Back. Detroit radio, Detroit radio, Detroit techno. I don't know what that sounds like, man. I don't know what that sounds like. What is that? What does that sound like? And Nana, what you afraid of? To eat? I mean, it's safer to eat it than to smoke it. You know what I mean? I eat brownies all the time. Edibles are the way. Edibles are the way. Man, Buffalo, stand up. Terrence Trouter, man. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? If you're enjoying the stream, hit the one button. Give me some feedback. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you like the stream, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, or subscribe to the stream. Shout out to all the good people, the lurkers, the vibers, the jammers, the vinyl heads. You know what I mean? Trap Star, come on. Miss Notch, come on. All the good folks. Yeah. You on the ticket. Man, that's what it's all about. Man. The culture. The life. The people come and congregate. One take, a different high. What are you talking? Oh, are you still on the pot thing? Let me tell you something. It kicks in just like it kicks in. Depends what depends. It just depends. You could get it strong or you could get it light. Depends what you get. You want some real strong shit, then yeah. It's all about what you want. It's all about what you want. I mean, if you want to feel it, edible's gonna hit you way stronger than smoking it. It's what it is. I put it in my food. When I cook, sometimes I put the shit in there. You know what I mean? So it's really not a difference. I just don't drink the fucking energy drinks and all that shit they sell up in there. They sell a lot of different stuff. You could buy popcorn, pizzas and shit. You could, man, anything. Snickers, M&Ms and shit. Whatever. It's all about what you want. This shit right here I got is some live shit. I don't know what this shit is called. It's some indica though. It's live. I got it from the dispensary in Compton. For the low. Man. Jeff Mills. Oh, those are some of the artists out there you was talking about with the techno. I really don't listen to techno music. That shit is like, I just can't tap into it. It's too much for me. I gotta put that on my bucket list, not to fuck with it, cause I don't fuck with country and I don't fuck with disco too much, and that techno shit is just too much for me, so I never gave it a chance. It's just what it is. How long does it for it to kick in? I don't know when it does kick in. This shit just be happening. You know, it's just like, it just doesn't, you know, you don't be like, oh shit, I'm stoned. You know what I mean? It just happens. It just happens. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. About 45 to an hour. But everybody that smokes and eats shit, it affects the people, each person differently. That's what I be trying to tell motherfuckers. Cause I know that I have a high tolerance level, and my tolerance level for sure ain't nothing like, you know, Nana's or anybody else's in this room. For sure. Cause I don't tap out. Yeah, depends on how strong it is and who the person is. I don't tap out. I might put some shit down for a second, but you know, I've been blazing for a minute. I need to put the shit down. Be blazing too much. There's nothing wrong with it though, like I said. As long as you taking care of your business. Right, keep it in the air. Facts. I've been blazing since 90, what? 90, when the Chronic came out? 92? Yeah, I started smoking in 92. Facts. My first legitimate high. I don't like the first time I got high. That was some bullshit. The first time I got high, I don't even count that shit. That shit was like a horror movie. It was terrible. I freaked out. So I try to X that one out. Motherfucker thought he was gonna die. All types of shit. May 21st, man. 93. Smoke some joints. Yeah, that was some bullshit, nah. The first time, yeah, that was some bullshit. I try to X that shit out. You know, me and my cousin and everybody, we laugh about that shit to this day. That's one of them gems, you know, that's one of them gems in the neighborhood that we never forget. That's a neighborhood gem right there. Yeah. First time nah. And I was stupid. Yeah, I remember the exact date. The reason why I can remember the exact date is because that was the date I went to a prom. I went to a prom in 90 that day on May 21st. And I remember that shit because I was high as fuck. And I actually forgot about the prom for a second. I remember running home to get dressed and everybody was at the house and shit. You know, I remember I had got a haircut, all types of shit, and I forgot about the shit. Some crazy shit. But I went to a prom that day. What's good, B-Lam? Good to see you. Yeah. And that shit was cool. That was a cool high. That's why I remember. I didn't freak out and shit. And it was on and popping from there. But the first time I smoked, I wasn't fucking with that shit for a second. Like, it was terrible. It was ill. Man, I damn near had a smoky moment from Friday off some regular shit. No, the problem was back in 93, 92, we didn't have indica and sativa and all this other shit. You neither had it was Reggie or you had Chronic. This is when Chronic first came in the game, around 91, 92. And the first time I really smoked, it was some orange Chronic. It was orange Chronic. Cause I told my homeboy, this dude named Bobby Diaz. Yeah, this dude Bobby Diaz, he was already a smoker. Shout out to Bobby D. That's my homeboy. Motherfucking I told him, I was like, yo, let's blaze. And he's like, you want to do it? I was like, yeah, let's do it. I said, go give me some Chronic. I didn't ask for no red hair. No Acapulco Gold, no stress. My first time was some chronic. Yeah, it was some, but I don't recommend anybody your first time smoking for it to be some chronic. You know what I mean? Especially back in those days. I should have went super light, but nah, I smoked some fucking chronic. But I'll tell the story. I smoked some chronic. I waited for the shit to kick in. I was actually talking shit. It's like, yo, this shit ain't kicking in. I was like, what's up with this shit? So hydro, it wasn't even hydro day. It was, yeah, maybe this was like the test days. It was some real ill shit. Come on, man, this is like a chronic joint cost you like $20. Facts, maybe 30 or 40 for a real chronic joint. A skimpy ass chronic joint. But yeah, you gotta ease into that shit. But I smoked the joint and motherfucking nah, you okay. We hopped in the van. Me and the homies, we hopped in the van. I'll never forget that shit. We was in a Pontiac Silhouette, a old ass Pontiac Silhouette, where you could like pack motherfuckers up. It was 3 rows in there. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. The fucking shit looked like a shuttle. Those old ass Pontiac vans look like a shuttle. We was in this Pontiac, man, and this shit, we was at the fucking light and I was sitting in the back seat. Next thing you know, we was at the light and I told the light turned green and I told him to stop. I said stop. It's like my heart. I was like, yo, I'm about to die. I opened up the van door and jumped out the motherfucker while it was moving. True story. Jumped out this bitch. Now I'm running down the street. I'm running through my neighborhood and I'm running through people's yards and shit, tripping the fuck out. I run to somebody's yard and I grab the water hose. And I turn the water on and I just start pouring the water all on my face and shit like that. And my cousin and my homies and shit, they like, what the fuck is going on? They was like, we gotta get this dude back in the van. We gotta get this. I was tripping out. I was maybe 17 at this point. Motherfucking. Only reason why I could fucking breathe was because the water, for some reason, I could breathe when the water was on my face. And so they got me back in the van and shit. And my heart was just beating so fucking fast. It was just beating so fucking fast and shit. And I thought I was gonna fucking die. And they brought me home and shit. They brought me fucking home. And I had my own telephone line. We snuck in the house because my mom was there. We went up in the fucking room. I remember talking to the answer machine, having a full conversation with the answer machine. You guys remember those answer machines where you press the button and the shit rewind with the tape and shit? I was having a straight conversation with motherfuckers. I was leaving messages. I remember this shit. And I was tripping out because I was having an outer body experience. I was tripping out. I was looking at myself talking to the answer machine. I can't explain this shit, but this shit was ill. Man. It was just terrible, dog. Right after that first time my munchies kicked in, we hopped back. My high kind of went down a little bit now. So I hop in the van. We go to this Burger King, man, on Long Beach Boulevard. I'll never forget my first munchies. That was some ill shit. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. This is way back in 92. This is 92, man. Come on. Nah, I come from the era we was picking seeds out that shit. We was getting big ass nickel sacks for man. You get your half ounce for 25. Facts. Who remember them days? Is there anybody in this room that remember them days where you could get you a half for about 25? You get your ounce for about 50 of some stress. And if the buds had red hairs in it, you was official. That was the good shit. It wasn't the compressed shit with the seeds in it. It was that red hair. I know there's somebody, the thick nickel sacks. Yeah. Oh man, them bitches was like pillows. Them fucking little plastic bags with the aces on the sides. Come on. Come on, Terrence. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, you could get a QP. If I ain't mistaken, you could get a QP, a quarter pound, yeah, for like 125 back then. 125. Yeah. I think that was the number. You'll get a QP. I used to smoke them, but I used to watch cats get QPs and try to break it down to move it. But the ill part is half of the QP is seeds. Once you break down stress back in the day, that shit had a lot of seeds in it. Facts. Straight up facts. And it was telling motherfuckers back in those days to not smoke the seeds because that shit was making you, what was they saying? It was making making you sterile or some shit like that. Talking about you can have kids and shit if you was fucking smoking the seeds and shit. Facts. That's old school shit. Half of the weed. Come on, man. Come on, what's up, Gringe? How you been? Long time no see. Nah, that's real talk. That's the old shit. Right. Nah. Man. Back in those days, it wasn't no different grade. I mean, you wasn't going to your connect, and you wasn't talking about what kind of shit you got. What are your options? It was like, do you got some shit to smoke? What is the shit going for? Everybody had the same numbers. All the numbers was floating. It wasn't like, you could get this and that. Nah. But you had some dudes that was just selling fatter sacks. Everybody had nicks, but it was like, who had the fattest nicks? That's where you was going. Whoever had the fattest nicks. You know. I was smoking popcorn seeds, blowing up everywhere. Facts. Facts. Nah. Hey. I remember rolling up blunts. You smoking and drinking 40s back in the day. You drinking 40s, okay. You roll up a blunt. You fumble. A couple seeds fall up in the blunt. And we were smoking Philly blunts back then. Philly blunts or chocolate Phillies or White Owls. But you roll up the blunt. But here's the cold part about it. You roll up the blunt and you hand the blunt to the chick. This is a true experience. You hand the blunt to the chick and she's smoking it. And she get to the part where the seed is at. And like them cartoons like Popeye and shit, when they got a bomb and shit, that bitch just pop. The whole blunt just exploded on her from the seed. That's real. Them bitches will pop and explode. And if you got a couple of them, that shit will look like a firecracker. Yeah, it will pop. Fucked her ass up and she jumped and dropped that bitch. I'll never forget that. The White Owls. Come on, man. Hey, the only way prices changed with weed, it was through states. The game changed in states. That's the... But as far as California, it was one number. It was just pretty much, you know, who had the fattest shit, and it was one number. But if you could take some California weed down there to down south and shit, the numbers like tripled back in those days, for sure. For sure, and especially if you was bringing weed from the West Coast to the East Coast back in the good days. Oh man. That was some serious shit. Shit. Hey, for especially for me right now, to see this shit where we could go into what the fuck is this? Hold on one second. My bad, I was reading the text. To come to this point and shit where we could walk into dispensaries and shit like that, man, that's some ill shit. Nah, I remember you getting police running up on you. You better not even have a roach. You better not even have a seed in your car. I went to jail for a seed before. Facts. I went to jail for a seed. For a seed. Y'all don't hear me. For a seed. That's how crucial the game was. When you was buying shit and you had to stuff the shit all in your sock. Facts. That shit was like an underground network. I don't know how it is in other states, but now it's fair game now. It's fair game. But that's the shit we come from and shit where seed. That shit happened in New Orleans though. That's the ill part. That didn't happen on the West Coast. That happened in New Orleans. They had a no tolerance out there. The cold part, you could have open containers in your car in New Orleans, but you can't have nothing, that's crazy. Like, you can't have no liquor in your car in like California at all. But in New Orleans, like the driver can't be, drinking and shit, but everybody else in the car, it could be one big party. Legally. That's ill. Yeah, man. They found a seed in my ashtray. A burnt up seed. Man. OPP for what? A day. Old Parish Prison. Google that shit. Man. That was some bullshit right there. So to come to this point, man, that's some ill shit. They just passed a law recently out there in the Louisiana area. They just passed a law out there. Right. That's the funny part. We could, in New Orleans, you could drive up and order liquor. You can't have shit upstate in New York. Yeah. They ain't playing out there either, huh? Come on, man. That's why I don't even play. You know what I mean? Like when I fly out of state and shit, I just chill. I'm good. It's too good out here. I'm good. I don't even smoke when I fly out. I mean, if it's there, then cool. But I'm not gonna go looking for it. Oh, Denver got it. Denver got wait, your bro still smokes that what the Reggie? Your brother still smoking Reggie? But dose of a gangster. Hey, aren't you in Arizona? You in Arizona, I think. I'm not sure. Man. Denver and Washington got it. Both Washingtons got it. Hey, District of Columbia got it too. DC. They got it. Facts. Denver got it. Some other spots got it. Some other spots got it. Oregon got it. Yeah. Tucson, I think Arizona got the medical card out there. They got the medical card out there. But be smoking Reggie. You know what? Well, what is Reggie though? That this the thing about it. What's Reggie in 2018? Is he picking seeds out of it? Is he picking seeds out of it, or is it like a low grade bud now? Is it low grade? That's all. Is it like a low grade, or is he still picking seeds? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now I did see some buds with some seeds in it. Now I'm gonna hold this till the wheels fall off, and y'all can cash me out on this. Hey, the number one spot, the wackest weed, man, in the United States, it gotta be Houston, Texas. They got the wackest weed. Houston has garbage weed. They get, dude, keep it a buck. That Mexican weed is garbage. That weed that come from Mexico, that is the shittiest weed that comes through that motherfucking that border. That fucking weed be smelling like gas and perfume, all types of shit. That shit be smelling like perfume and all types of shit. Facts. Whatever that shit getting hauled in, that's how you getting it. And most of that shit is not budded. There's no buds. That shit be looking like leaves. That shit look like leaves in the Houston area cause it's all compressed. It's all compressed. Yes, compressed bricks. Bullshit. Oh man, that shit is some bullshit. Man. Hey, you know what? Anything that's connected to Mexico, like for reals, you're getting bullshit. You're getting bullshit. All that weed is bullshit. It's trash. It's trash. Come on, man. That smelled like, hey, you was getting that BC that smelled like see, you're getting the stuff from British Columbia because he's up there by Canada, see, by the borders. No, but the Mexico shit, that's the bullshit. Like, your weed is definitely trash. The leaf is compressed. While we definitely man. You need to come to the West Coast or go to Denver. As a matter of fact, you're on the East Coast. Why don't you and your husband go to DC for the weekend and just smoke some shit? You crazy, pitch me trolling. Right. I mean, hey, The weed is so bad. The weed is so bad in Houston. When I go to Houston, I don't even smoke. For real, I keep it 100. I can still find it in New Orleans. They got good down south, man. Hey, it's probably good when it's down there, but by the time it gets through the border, it's a wrap. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The shit is probably good all in Mexico. Y'all gotta hear me, but once they do what they gotta do to get it across, by the time it gets over here, and then hold on, after all the people that touch it, think about all the people that touch the shit before it gets to the street level. Come on, man. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You don't, it's facts. It's just bullshit. You know, hey, the weed is so bad out there. I know a bunch of dudes that was smoking that they chose to smoke that other shit, the synthetic shit, the K12. I know a dude that died in Houston fucking with that shit, with that boo boo, with the K12 or whatever. Is that what it's called? That Mojo. There you go. They call it Mojo in Houston. They rather smoke they're trying to get that shit. It took my plant into flower last week. Nice, Herschel. Nice. Spice. They calling it spice. Smoking with they fucking with the boo boo. Look, it's so bad down there, Nana. They're smoking spice. Mojo. They call it Mojo down there. And one dude I know, check this shit out. This is how ill the game is. Hey, when I got to fucking Houston, I had my own shit. I had some good shit. And I told dude, I said, yo, he was smoking Mojo, right? I said, yo, I was like, why you smoking that? He said, it's that fire. Like, nah, I'm good. I was like, look, I got this right here. He even didn't want to hit my shit. He hit my shit like twice. And he went back to the Mojo. And then the cold part about it, I didn't understand what was going on. This is before the shit was all on, like I'm saying, before we really started seeing it. Remember when everybody was just smoking the shit? They was just buying the shit? Come on, man. For a minute, everybody was smoking Mojo and Spice. This dude was doing this shit the whole time. He'll hit it like 4 times, and he'll go like this for like 3 hours. He'll be just like this. He'll be just like this, foaming at the mouth and shit. With no AC on in Houston, Texas. Sweating. No good. Shout out to Stormfire. But that's how bad it is down there. They got terrible weed, they smoke spice, and they drink lean. Super lean. In the humidity. But shout out to Houston for screw music though. Facts. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I don't want to smoke that type of shit. I don't want to smoke that type of shit at all. That's some bullshit. So that's the spot right there. I know when I go to Houston, I just don't smoke. It's too much of a inconvenience to find it, man. It's a problem. To get some decent, it's there, but you got to look for it. Jamal, like, you better not. Fuck that. Ain't fucking with that shit, fam. 420. Keep it pushing. Girl, you bring some mojo, and I'm gonna be like, he needs some milk. Give her some milk. Give Nana some milk, baby. Come on, he said, get that good in you. Jamal, say that shit again. Say that shit again, man. Come on. Oh, and what I'm gonna do also, I still got blunts. Yeah, at 3 hours flat. At 3 hours flat, I'm gonna stop this stream and this come right back on. For certain reasons, I'm gonna stop the stream at 3 hours, and I'm gonna come right back. I'm just gonna turn the camera right back on, so you guys can come back, or you don't have to. But I'm gonna stop it at 3 hours, and come right back. Get that ganja in you. That's what it's all about, man. For reals. It's facts. Play a little music. I ain't heard this shit in a while. Let's play this gym right here. Let's play this gym right here. Anybody remember Stephanie Mills with her fine ass? Hey Sean, well fuck you too. But you know what? I'm not even gonna say fuck you. Let me take that back. I'm not even gonna get mad at you. Because for real, I wanna know one thing. For real. I can't even get mad at you, dog. I wanna know, is your mama fucking? If your mama's fucking, that's what I'm saying. Hook me up with your mom. How thick is she? I'm 43, dog. I'm 43, bro. Hook me up. That part. She likes Stephanie Mills. She likes Stephanie. Yeah. Man. You feel me? Hey. Stephanie Mills. With her fine ass. My bad. Thick. She was thick. I'm serious. I don't got time to. Hey, for real. I'm trying to crack something. All this bullshit. Man, good energy. He doing all that bullshit, but he need. Hey. She got a smart TV. Go on YouTube. That part. She could check in. She don't need that PS. She could get right on that smart TV. Facts. All that bullshit. It's all about good energy. Shout out to ELOP, my good people. I'm thinking about bad women because there's a lot of cool people in this stream. Look. My mom's mean, angry. What the fuck? Can somebody just get rid of his young ass? His trolling is fucking weak. For real. He should be playing Minecraft or something like that. For sure. Just get rid of him. Get rid of this little dude. I don't even want to say nothing. This is play more music. Like I said, Stephanie Mills with her thick ass. Donna Summers, come on, man.
I'm wishing, boy, I got my eyes on you. This mystery is thrilling. sure just what to do. Ooh, this oasis, it is no mirage to me. Touching gently, feel the love in me. Tell me what you gonna do with my loving. I'm crazy about your smiling eyes. What you gonna do with my loving? Please don't make me fantasize. What you gonna do with my loving? Tell me so hard, I've been daydreaming. All my pleasures make believe, but with you are my daydream. I never want to leave. Ooh, this feeling shines like a precious jewel. And if you want me, all my love is for you. Tell me what you gonna do with my loving. I'm crazy about your smiling eyes. What you gonna do with my loving? Please don't make me fantasize. What you gonna do with my loving? Tell me now. Tell me
One day, child, I won't have to listen to your lies. On that day, I'll be able to make up my own mind. You know, I think I done finally realized. Yes, I have. And now I think I can put you out of my life. I'm gonna be free. Yes, I am. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna be free, child. I'm gonna be free. Oh, oh. Free. one morning, I won't be afraid to leave. Woo, woo, woo. And all those things that you told me, you know I never could conceive. Oh. I'm gonna be free. Yes, I am. Oh, oh. I'm gonna be free, child. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be free. Yes. Brother, long time coming, child. Hey. You don't know how it makes me feel, child. To be able to walk away from your smile, yes I can. And I'm gonna be alright after a while. I think the Lord done gave me a strength now. I'm gonna be free. Oh, I'm gonna be free. Yeah. Gonna be free. One day I'm gonna be free, honey. Yes, I will. And nothing can make me stay, not even your money. I know you're gonna think that I'm acting funny. Oh, girl. Oh, but I'm getting away from you, honey. I'm gonna be free, child. Are you listening? I'm gonna be free. Yes, I am. I don't need your loving no more. I'm gonna be free. Oh, Lord, yeah. Free. I can live without you now, girl. Gone. Gone. Gone.
Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. I'm stopping the stream right now. I'm coming directly back. I'm only doing this so they won't be interrupting my stream right now. I'm shutting the stream. I'm shutting my stream off. I'm coming directly back. I mean, I'm just shutting it off and come back. If you guys want to come back, that's fine. But I have to do this so I can keep playing music. I'll be right back immediately. Immediately.